Hey, what's up, guys? It's Eli Fishman from TalkingBall.net and YouTube, Eli Fishman Sports. Back with another interview. Tim, I've been joined by Tampa Bay Rays prospect Miles Mastrobuoni. Miles, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for coming on today. You have 14th round picks of the Rays in 2016. You're in your second full season with the Rays organization. What do they mean to you for giving you this opportunity to play pro ball? You know, how thankful are you for this organization?
Yeah, I grew up in a big baseball family, so it's been a lifelong dream of mine, and for the Rays to give me that opportunity, it means a lot to me to get my career jump-started, and hopefully I can make it a long one.
If you could say one strength of yours, one thing you pride yourself in.
I would say probably my defense. I take a lot of pride in that. I think it's something that shows. I mean, I love to hit, and I take a lot of pride in that too, so I'd probably say defense over everything, though.
Is there someone in the Rays organization who you think has had the biggest impact on you to help you be the player you are today?
Honestly, just recently, Brett Honeywell, he was down with a elbow injury. He's been around the team every home game and stuff, and he kind of sat me down and just picking his brain on what has got him to the point he is now and what he has done to give him success. I think that's been a huge help for me.
What are some short and long-term goals of yours?
Obviously, make the big leagues. I mean, that's pretty much everyone's goal in this career path. So, maybe short-term, long-term. I mean, have a long and healthy career and try and do this for as long as I can.
Who was your favorite player in your favorite team growing up?
My parents are from the East Coast, so I grew up a huge Yankee fan. My dad didn't really let me have a say in that. It was either like the Yankees or get out of the house. So I grew up watching Derek Jeter my whole life. So I mean, he's been my role model and a guy that I always looked up to and everything. So,
is there anyone you model your game after?
Probably him. Grew up playing shortstop. Now I'm doing a little bit of everything, which is good. I think that's a huge thing for me to keep me staying in this game for a long time. So, yeah, for sure.
This season you're hitting 295, 30 RBIs on the season. Is there, something a key that you think has helped you have this big year this season?
Yeah, I mean, I think last year was a huge key for me, and I think that might surprise a bunch of people, but I think I learned a lot last year, and last year being my first full season, going through 140 games, I haven't done that before, and I learned a lot, going through the ups and downs and how to handle them, and I think that's been the biggest thing for me. This season's long, and it's going to wear you down, but it's how you handle it mentally and how you go through it is what's going to help you keep succeeding.
142 games, plus a month of spring training, plus sometimes up to a month of the playoffs. How do you stay consistent and go out there every day and give it your all? And I mean, out here it's 100 degrees almost every day.
Yeah, I mean, you really got to take care of your body. That's what it comes down to. Make sure you're sleeping well, taking care of your body, putting good food in yourself, not eating bad things, and increasing inflammation in your body. So I think that's a huge factor.
This season you got to play in the Florida State League AllStar Game in Tampa. Talk to me about that experience, down there in Tampa, getting to play in a minor league AllStar Game.
Yeah, my third AllStar Game, it's always a goal of mine every year coming into the year to make the AllStar Game. It's always a good experience, meeting a bunch of new guys, hearing their stories, making new friends, playing against guys that you've played against, the whole first half and the whole year. It's fun to get to know them on a personal level and not just playing against them. It's always a big reward for mine to be in an All-Star game.
All right, last question. When you're in the batter's box, coming up to, in the on-deck circle, coming into the batter's box, what are you thinking about?
I'm not trying to think about too much. I try to prepare myself every day before the game in batting practice or in the cage, where when I step into the box, I don't think about anything. I kind of just let everything take over. When I'm standing in the on-deck circle, I kind of just like to time up the pitcher, try and track pitches to see what his off-speed's doing, what his fastball's doing. Other than that, when I step into the box, it's go time. It's me and him, and I'm not thinking really about anything else but that pitch.
All right, man. Thank you so much for joining me today. Really appreciate it.